Greetings from virtual world. This is Miss Birch, and I'm here to talk to you today about the mystery section of a library, which is identified by the light blue sticker on the spine labels. Now, today, the books that I'm going to share with you are all different kinds of mysteries, and I hope you enjoy them. This is my favorite kind of book to read. So today, let's get started. This is called The Lovely Bones. It's the story of Susie Salmon, who is murdered. Her family doesn't know that she's been murdered. They think she is still missing, but in their hearts, they know someone has murdered her. So while the family and the police begin to look for Susie, um, she is looking down from heaven and she is trying to guide them to her killer. When you get to the plot mountain, when you get to the very top and you start to find out and it's uncovered who the actual killer is, it is so suspenseful. You cannot put this book down. You have to find out. So, if you want a very intense suspense kind of novel, The Lovely Bones is for you. Next, this is a study of Charlotte, and it is the story of Sherlock Holmes' great 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 granddaughter, and she is at a boarding school, and she is going to uncover a mystery that has happened at her school. Great story with a great plot that carries on Sherlock Holmes, the detective, his traditions. Lovely book. They are making this book into a movie as well. Now, this next one is probably the most intense or graphic of all the mysteries I'm going to show you. This one is called The Snowman, and it is a story of a serial killer who only kills when there's snow on the ground, and he leaves the bodies uh, decapitated, no heads, and then he uses the heads to build snowmen. And they are desperately trying to find and catch this serial killer who does this to women. A very it's a scary book, but such a great read. Moves very fast. This was also made into a movie. I highly recommend this book. So, by Joe Nesbo, this is The Snowman. Next, this mystery is called Code of Honor. So it is like a military book, yes. The main character um, is actually named Cameron, and his brother Darius is accused of being a terrorist only because their mother is Muslim. Now, Darius is actually a in the military and has fought in Afghanistan, but now they are accusing him of working for both sides. He's being accused of espionage and treason. So this is the mystery for them to find, and the brothers must find out who is actually framing him. So someone else in the military has been framing him for for espionage. This is Code of Honor. Next, this is a fun mystery book called Truly Devious, and it is the story of a young girl by the name of uh, oh, I forgot her name. Let me see, Iris, and another girl named Alice. They attend Ellington Academy, which is a famous private school in Vermont. Um, it was founded by a very wealthy man back in the early 1900s, and he and his wife and his daughter end up missing and are murdered. And the mystery has never been solved. The murderers have never been found. And Alice and Iris set out that they are going to find out who the actual killers were and what happened to this mother and daughter. So this is Truly Devious, and it is part of a series. So if you like the book, there's plenty more that come after it. So check this one out by Maureen Johnson. It's called Truly Devious. Next, another story by John Green. John Green, actually lives in Indianapolis. He is a Hoosier. John Green, by John Green. This is called Paper Towns, and it is the story of Quentin, who his crush moves near him that he's always been intrigued by. Her name is Margot Roth Spiegelman, and Margot is kind of nonchalant about how she feels about life. She's easygoing. She just wants to go through life nonchalantly. So, she convinces Quentin. She breaks up with her boyfriend first. She convinces Quentin to go on this mystery because Margot ends up disappearing. And everybody thinks that someone's kidnapped her, she's gone. But Margot left clues for Quentin to come and find her. She really ran away just to get out of town and to be able to be free. She's a free spirit. So Margot sends Quentin and his friends on an adventure and a mystery to try to find where she is gone. So this is Paper Towns, and yes, it was made into a movie, and it's a great story. So if you're interested in like an adventure mystery, Paper Towns is for you. Now, lastly, the last book I'm going to share is a book that I'm sharing just because of Mr. Clevenger. So the title is what the controversy is, because the title of the book is called Pie. Now, listen, it's pie because you see this E at the end makes the vowel say its name. So it's I, pie, not pie the way y'all pronounce it. Pie. The E is silent. Go look it up, Mr. Clevenger. Now, Pie is the story of, it's actually about a pie recipe left by a great aunt to a cat, of all things. Her recipe is a big secret until she dies, and then she leaves it to a cat. So the entire town is trying to find the recipe for this apple pie. So if you want a fun, adventurous mystery, Pie is a great book to read. Now, I will also put, those are all my lists for this week, but I will also put in my Power School page for the Media Center for mystery, you will find other books, other mysteries that if you liked some of these, you may want to check out some of those. So make sure you go to our school's Media Center Power page and look at all the mysteries there. Okay? Hope you have a great day. Everybody stay warm because it's snowing outside. And we will see you next week. Bye, guys.